What's up, YouTube? I know I have not been on here in a long time, and my video quality is just so slow. Okay, anywho, I wanted to get on here to discuss some things. I want to talk about something. Something I wanted to discuss on YouTube, and I don't know if you used to listen to me. I used to make a whole lot of YouTube videos. I used to sit in front of my computer and make a video every single day. I did. I truly did. And I was truly on fire for God, and nothing has really changed. I've just grown more mature in the word and, actually learning who he is as a person. And what I wanted to say is, I think it is very important that we learn God's true character, that we learn who he is, so that in certain situations, you'll be like, that's not his character. You'll know when God is doing something. You'll truly know because you know his character. And also, one thing that I have learned more than anything in such a long time throughout all my trials, tribulations, and me reading the word, the one thing that sticks out more to me than anything else is when he say, seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things will be given unto you. Just him taking care of you. And also when he says, seeking you shall find, knocking the door shall be answered, right? So, a lot of people take that verse and they just automatically assume like, okay, whatever I ask God for, he gonna give it to me. I'm gonna seek the kingdom first and he gonna give me everything that I want. People just automatically assume this, and not really diving into what he's truly saying. And y'all, this lighting is terrible. But anyway, what God is truly saying is this right here. When you truly are seeking God, and I mean truly seeking God, and you truly asking him to change your heart and change your ways and actually lead you, guide you, and direct you. When you are truly seeking after him for everything, and also too, I wanted to just give a side note. Whatever you are going through, I don't care how large the situation is or how minute the situation is, you always give it to God. Give it to God. I don't care what it is. If, one thing about it, when you start seeking God, you start examining yourself and you start finding out all these different things. It's like, okay, God, okay, I see it. And instead of condemning yourself, you now start to give it over to God. Because what did he say? My yoke is easy and my burden is light. So I don't care what kind of problems I got, what kind of issues I have. I just give it to God. I'll be like, I'm going to pray about it. Like, you get into the habit of saying, I'm going to pray about it, because you have so much faith that God is going to fix the situation. God is going to fix the situation how he sees fit. And you have faith in him to understand that even if he doesn't fix the situation how you want him to fix it, you got enough faith to understand that his way is going to be better than any way that you could have ever thought about. Also, going back to seeking ye first the kingdom of God. So a lot of times, as humans, we have certain desires. We do. We have things that we want, because we are humans. And, that's just the way it is. And a lot of times, a lot of our desires do not align up with God's will. And sometimes he will still give you some of those desires just so you can see that if you don't seek after him, that it's not going to work out for you, that you have to seek after him. That's if you truly following him. So when he says seek ye first the kingdom, this is what he's saying. Like, if you're truly seeking the kingdom, a lot of your desires are going to start to change. You're not going to desire the same things that you usually desire. A lot of your desires are going to just flip, and you're not going to want the same things you used to want. A lot of your desires is going to be based off of character building. You're going to be wanting him to clean your heart out. You're going to be wanting him to take this away from you, to remove that, to give you more of the fruit of the spirit and take away the works of the flesh. And I'm not saying that you still won't have certain desires like material things or stuff like that. I'm not saying that, but you will get to the point where you'll say, God, if it's in your will, then let it be done. If it's not, then Lord, just take the whole desire away from me. So that's how deep this thing is. And that's what he mean when he says seek ye first the kingdom. Like, go to him. Go to him for everything, y'all. You cannot be embarrassed about going to God for things. Like, a lot of times people just feel like God is just this far out person that doesn't want to hear from you because your problems exceed his capability of even. No, God wants to hear from you. I don't care what your issues are. Just hand it over to him. Hand it to God. Seek ye first the kingdom of God, and there's nothing that God can do. There's nothing that he can't do. And it's so much peace in knowing that I can just give it, like, my yoke. He said my yoke is easy, and like, it's so much peace in knowing that, okay, I can just give it to God. I don't have to sit here and just pull my hair out about it. I can literally give it to God. And even in the times where you still are stressing about certain things, you can still give that to God, where he can take that extra stressing away from you, just, I'm telling you, there's nothing that you cannot give to him. There's nothing that you cannot take to the Lord in prayer. Any confusion that you have, take it to him in prayer. And like I said, take everything to him in prayer, and also read his word so you know who he is, you know his character. And what did he say? How do you fight the enemy? With the word. The word. How you gonna fight if you don't know the word? So, and the word is so reassuring. He has so many promises in the word, and he actually speaks to you when you read in the word. And it's some things that, like, while you're reading, like right now, we're on Matthew 10 through 12 in our women's Bible study. And one thing that sticks out to me is when he said, didn't you hear that mercy is better than sacrifice? And this was a situation where the Pharisees, how they were just following Jesus around, just making it seem like he was just doing so much wrong because he was helping people on the Sabbath and this and this. And Jesus said, did you not hear that mercy is better than sacrifice? Y'all, that goes a long way, man. That's a whole video I can do on that. Like, I've just been meditating on that. Like, I cannot. That goes deep because, y'all, we are, even though as Christians, we are supposed to be kind and love. That's hard. We say we're kind, we say we're nice, but y'all, we sometimes are not. And when he said that mercy is better than sacrifice, y'all, like I said, I can make a whole video on that, but I'm just bringing back to what I was talking about. So yes, I just want to glorify God in this video. I just want to lift him up. I want you to know that he loves you and that he want to hear from you, and that all you got to do is pick up the Bible, read his word, get to know him. If you're confused about something, find you somebody that can explain it to you. Get you a good church home, get you a good Bible study group, and just get you a good prayer life. Just start seeking God, just seeking him. That's it, y'all. Y'all have a good day.